Hi guys, in today's video, we got some breaking news in the NBA involving small forward Cam Reddish, and several reports are coming out that the Knicks team is working towards a deal before the NBA trade deadline. And honestly, guys, a team that makes perfect sense is the Los Angeles Lakers. And the reason why I say that is because there were rumors about the Lakers targeting Cam Reddish since last year, and we all know in last year's NBA trade deadline, there was a three-team trade between the Lakers, the Raptors, and the Knicks, and unfortunately that trade did not go through. Now, this season, the Los Angeles Lakers are playing a lot better basketball. Start of the season, they were struggling, and Russell Westbrook has been very good off the bench playing his new role, and they're currently 10 and 14, 13th in the Western Conference, 6 and 4 in the last 10 games. Unfortunately, LeBron James, Anthony Davis did not play yesterday against the Raptors, and before that, LeBron James did play against the Cavs, and Anthony Davis, left the game due to a illness or sickness, something like that. And Knicks, they're not playing their greatest basketball. They're currently 12 and 13, ninth in the Eastern Conference. And Cam Reddish has been pulled from the rotation in his first DMP this season. So far, he was playing in 20 of the Knicks' 24 games this season, and has only played around 35 games for the Knicks since he's gotten traded from the Atlanta Hawks. And I don't understand the trade because ever since he's left the Atlanta Hawks, he hasn't really played up to his potential. And I always liked Cam Reddish since he's always left the Hawks, and I always wanted him to be a Lakers. So I wouldn't mind him getting onto the Lakers. I would take a flyer on him because he's still young. He's around 6'8", and the biggest weakness of this Lakers team is that they're very guard heavy. They got Kendrick Nunn, Dennis Schroeder, Russell Westbrook, and Austin Reeves. They're very small. And you look at this team, they don't really have that much size on this team. Of course, when LeBron James and Anthony Davis are not playing, they're still very small. Even when Wenyen Gabriel is playing, Thomas Bryant is playing because, for example, the Toronto Raptors feasted on us yesterday with their size, especially with no LeBron and AD. They got Pascal Siakam, Scotty Barnes, OG Anunoby, and some of their other players, good players. And for the Lakers end, they do need some more shooting. I feel like Cam Reddish could be a good fit because he will take more shot attempts, being the scoring option alongside Russell Westbrook, especially if he comes off the bench or start. And he's still young in the NBA. Still think he could be a productive NBA player on this team, a better fit. And a trade package would probably be Kendrick Nunn and Patrick Beverley to the Knicks. Patrick Beverley hasn't played up to the expectations we at least expected because he's not playing up, all the energy that he's supposed to bring on the defense end. He has yet to show that, and he's been struggling. And, Kendrick Nunn has been terrible. He hasn't played very good. And Cam Reddish, so far this season, he is averaging around 8.4 points per game, 44.9% from the field, 1.6 rebounds, 1.0 assists, while shooting 30.4% from the three-point line. And, if you actually look at his stats, they're not all that great, but, he has been out of the rotation, been the odd man out, and I feel like his value might even go down, well, should I say go down? Because it might even be cheap, I don't see the Lakers throwing in maybe a first-round pick, because why would they if they didn't throw a first-round pick for Miles Turner? And several reports are coming out that the Lakers are willing to throw in first-round picks depending on the trade, and maybe some second-round picks. And Kendrick Nunn, he's still young. I do think he could be a productive player if he does go to the Knicks. And we all know that the Knicks are wanting some superstars, all-stars on their team. They're not playing their greatest basketball, and they're currently trying to fight into the play-in or even make it to the playoffs. And it's not like that the Knicks have so many guys who are very good or a super team, and he should be out of the rotation, but he's not getting a fair opportunity. And several reports were coming out that Coach Tom Thibodeau did not even want Cam Reddish on the team even last year. So I do believe that if you're a Knicks fan, you got to be very frustrated. It might be even very upsetting. And so NBA fans or Knicks fans or Laker fans in general, you guys let me know in the comment section. How do you guys feel about this personally? I do feel like it would make tons of perfect sense because he could play with Austin Reeves and some of the players on their team with Russell Westbrook, and I feel like he'll be utilized properly on the Lakers, unlike the Knicks, because he has been utilized not properly. He hasn't got the opportunity to play where he would play because we all know how skilled and talented that this kid is. Like I said, he's still young. He's around 6'8", and the Lakers are very small. They don't have that much depth, and adding him would help this team a lot. And I do believe he was on an expiring deal, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm out. Peace.